This, all right. What is it? Episode 5?
What's that for?
This is 4. Oh, this is 4.
Yeah, this is four
Yeah,
game.
episode 4. Devin D. Blair. We got Mook, Jay White.
Yes, sir. We back.
Yeah, we back with another one, man.
Going up.
So usually I have a question as far as like us personally playing, but we just gonna jump right into like stuff that's been happening in the NBA, and we're gonna start with Klay Thompson coming back. This man Klay Thompson had 17 points. He shot 18 times in 20 minutes, so he letting them go. So
He got to though. He got to get him up.
facts, man. So what was your thought on his return? Basically, like how would you give him a grade of his return?
I'll give him a B minus
A B minus.
for being off 2 years. I mean, he didn't really like disappoint, but he didn't really like. Oh my gosh! Like besides his little dunk he had though, that was
That was
impressive because you hurt your ACL on one knee and your Achilles on the other leg. So like both of your legs is hurt. Well, were hurt, and you got up off of one. Like he landed. That impressed me. But the other stuff is just Klay. Like the shooting, he was gonna do that regardless. He could do that. He was doing that while he was hurt. That was his rehab. So like, go shoot. So like that's a B minus.
oh.
Hey, he's gonna do a cut. He's gonna do a cut here in a minute.
All right.
Hey, I'll probably give him a B plus. Reason being is just because like I like the confidence that he had coming out and stuff like that, and like he came out like I mean he put up 18 shots in 20 minutes. He hit 3 threes. He had the crossover dunk, all of that.
And I seen him pick up and play some defense too. He got out there and showed Klay playing a little bit of defense at times, so that's what he does best
He
too.
was trying, but he
Yeah,
don't look like
he
he
don't-
can move side to side very well.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
don't.
nah, facts. He was trying, but I mean that's still a sign though, like because I hurt my legs like that. I ain't playing no defense.
Facts. I'm only shooting. All I'm gonna do is shoot,
you-
man. I
Are you
get.
comparing yourself to Klay Thompson?
Who me?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shoot the ball. He was doing.
Did
too
you
much
say
his
no?
first game back. Nah,
Okay, I was about to say, how dare you?
Devin, you used to compare yourself to Kyrie.
Yes, that's when I
See?
played though. Your game is nothing like Klay, like at
I was
all.
never comparing myself to Klay. I don't even like Klay. Fuck that. Man,
Okay, hold up.
man.
All right, hold up. All right, I just came up with a new topic before I give Klay a B. I came up with a new topic. All right, off rip, off. Look, Klay, I'll give Klay a B.
That man,
We hold up. I just came up with something new.
that man said,
All right, I
"Hey,
give
Klay, man."
I give
God, why you get that nigga?
I give Klay a B. He was letting him fly, which he should, man. But he can't play deep. It's gonna take him a while before he can play defense again. If he can, to get back to
I
that
think
level.
his team defense is always going to be there, like because he's a smart basketball player. He's been in a good system the last couple of years, and being around Draymond Green's gonna help because one thing Draymond is gonna do is play defense.
Yeah,
Just for letting people know that's my front runner right now for defensive player of the year.
he the,
Anyway, but I
He-
think he'll be good on team defense. But like that asking him to go guard the best of the best every single night from now on, you could probably ask him to do it from like possession to possession, but you can't ask him to do that like all the time now.
yeah, I feel that, man. I agree with that 100%, man. So that man said, because you were talking about Draymond, which is your front runner for Defensive Player of the Year. Draymond said he's the best defender of all time. So we'll get to that. We'll get to all that, man. But look, Mook, you gave me a topic off the top of my head. We're gonna start with Jay White. I actually know we're gonna start with Mook because you just said you don't play like Klay, and I compare myself to Kyrie. If you can compare yourself to an NBA player, Like when you was playing, like you at your best. If you can compare yourself to an NBA player, who would you compare your game to? You can't say Kobe because that's not true.
Either Zach Randolph or Draymond. Offense to Draymond and just the way he is, like how he plays and stuff, like not his defense, because I don't want to play defense. But you can give me the basketball, and we're gonna do something with it.
You okay? You want me to you want me to choose between the two of who you play more like?
Yeah.
Because it's not Draymond. For the simple fact though, Draymond can't score. You can score, but you don't look.
Draymond ain't gonna score 40 on me. He not scoring 40 like I did. Yeah.
Okay.
Put a stamp on that.
Okay, but then on the flip side, Draymond passes. You almost like a like.
That's too. Whoa. Whoa. Stop there.
I'm not saying you don't pass.
I ain't gonna cat to you. Mook was probably one of the better passers that I have ever played with.
No,
and
look.
I'm talking about all throughout college too. And I'm not talking about just big man guards. I'm talking about like in general. He can pass.
No, I didn't say he could. No, look, I'm not saying he couldn't pass. Okay. What I'm going off of is the 1 year we played at Southwest. He did he would make a.
You and Zach.
Bruh, look. This man
y'all weren't shooting it. I'm shooting it.
This man Mook, Mook can pass. Like he be dropping dimes. It's just that's not your first. Like with Draymond, he looks to drop dimes.
Yeah, true.
Because he can't score. You said you could score.
Whoa! Time out. Draymond can't score. He just doesn't have to. Michigan State. Draymond showed us that he could put the basketball in the bucket.
Stop.
But
Mook,
he has
stop.
Klay and Steph. He don't need to
Mook,
score.
Stop it. Mook, stop, man.
He don't need to score.
Mook, stop, man. Draymond cannot score. No, he can't score.
Okay.
He forgot how to.
Oh, he just doesn't need to.
Mook.
He knows how to play his role. He's playing his role.
Mook. When it was him and Steph last year and they needed him to score, he didn't score.
And he played his role.
Mook, they need him to score. They couldn't score. It was Steph against the world.
I'll let you have it, bro. How many points is Draymond Green giving you since he can't score that?
How much is he giving me? Like, score on me?
Yeah.
Don't ask me nothing like that, man. How much is he going to score on me? Don't ask me nothing like that's disrespectful, man. That's just, all right, Jay White. What NBA player would you compare yourself to?
Okay, I know it's gonna sound kind of funny. I think I could compare myself to like a right-handed, clearly Manu Ginobili.
Yeah,
I could see it.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I wasn't the quickest. I had like a herky-jerky to my game when I got it inside, like where I could Euro step, or I would do a jump stop, or y'all seen the Euro step behind the back. I mean, I used to make passes all the time. I had one against Wagner where we did away, and I refused the screen and moved right behind me. And I knew he was behind me the whole time. And I literally was just like, I'm really finna just flip this ball backwards. I'm just gonna trust that Mook was there, and that's how I knew I was on another level, like passing wise. And then like whenever my coach in college asked me to be point guard, I knew I could do it because like I had glimpses of that in high school. But there's neither here or there. But like he came up clutch. I always said like if I'm not gonna give you 20 all the time, I'm not even give you 10 all the time. But if you leave me open in the big shot and you need a big shot or you need a big play, whether it be a charge, got on a loose ball and stuff like that, it's gonna be me.
Yeah.
You could ask Mook. Mook and them almost took a ring away from us, and I took a charge right in the middle of the lane.
Yeah.
Like,
bro, it's crazy. It's crazy because when you said Ginobili, that's I thought about your Chargers. I thought about because Ginobili would sit there and take a charge when needed. And when you said that, I thought about you taking that charge at Southwestern when we were about to win, bro. Jaren, this was a year that he played only a little bit, and the coach put him in. He came in. As soon as he came in, he made a three. Then we come back down the other way. He takes a charge. They're shooting free throws the rest of the way, and we lose. Like literally, bro. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I knew he was gonna do it. So I was telling him like he gonna take charges and he gonna make threes. Like that's what he gonna do.
Yeah, and like it was just like one thing I'm gonna teach my kids. Like I ain't never gonna push them into basketball, but I really hope they do play basketball. Like one thing I'm gonna teach them is like yeah, you want to start inside out, but if you can develop the outside shot, then everything else comes easier. I
Oh
learned that if I
yeah.
could have took like you said, like if I could have took that knowledge or the knowledge I got right now and go back to high school, I would have asserted myself more. I think in high school I already had the ability. Cause like we would all see it in glimpses. Like I would shoot deep threes, or like I would do like a pull up, or like stuff like that, or like against Laredo United where I would go off for like 27. Just like I just feel like I just didn't have that confidence. Like one game I felt like I could shoot. Again, the next game I felt like I could only shoot like 4 or 5. And I just felt like if I just had that confidence to just go out there and just be like, screw it. Like the worst thing he can do is take me out. Like, but I just didn't think like that. So
Same, man. Hey, like that's bruh, that's the exact same way I like we should have just like just played whatever cuz he couldn't replace us for the most
Yeah,
part. But I mean,
but that's the thing though. We're younger. We don't think about that. We think about I don't want to get taken out. I don't want to not be playing. But
yeah, we
but
now think about
kids.
it. They're gonna take you out. They're gonna have to put you back in, bro.
but
Good.
basically like I just want to teach my kids like if you can start from the outside and like have a jump shot, then the whole game opens up. You can go inside after that and everything like that. So like in college, everyone was like after my sophomore year because I didn't really play much. Like Mook said, like I played in short. Like I probably played like my freshman year, I didn't play at all. Like I really didn't play at all. And then sophomore year, I played like 12 to 15 minutes a game, if that. And like when I did get in, like everyone just like he's a shooter because that was my role. That's all I had. And
Mm.
then like junior year when I went up to like 25 minutes, like then I started like when pump fakes because everyone was just running. They were literally just running at me, like literally running. They weren't even challenging. They were just running at me, and I was just like, I'll just go in and do a floater, and they were like, oh well, he's gonna do that next time. So they close out short. Then I just shoot it.
Mm.
It's like basketball is such a simple game, and like I wish I could have realized that a lot earlier.
Facts, man. Like
Yeah,
it's so simple, and we made it so complicated for like no reason.
mm.
Oh man.
They say he ain't gonna force it on his kids. Oh, my kids playing basketball. Nah, just playing. I ain't gonna force them. I'm just playing.
Nah, my kid's
Put a
gonna
basketball
play.
in their
My
face.
kid's gonna play
Hey, no,
something.
if I can push them to basketball, though, best believe I'm pushing them. Best believe.
See, this
Hey,
is
I'm throwing a basketball at them as soon as they born. Here you go.
I'm saying, see, look, I want to push him to basketball, but I think like the way to go is like, say I push him to football to be a kicker. I think that's like the way to go, like a specialty sport or like something that like, all right, you're gonna be the best kicker. We almost guaranteed millions.
Yeah, bro.
Look,
You're a
man,
fool, bro.
or like,
You're a
nah, look, or
fool.
like, say I'll probably like push him to like golf or like tennis or something.
You're a fool. You're
Look,
literally gonna be the one who's gonna go to the games just to see your son kick.
fact, hey,
And with the game on the line, Devin Blair Jr. walks up.
why that man
Well,
gonna be?
this is
What do you do? What do you do if you are in the crowd of 70,000 fans and your son hooks it wide right? For
But say it's like the Super Bowl, I'm gonna be walking out, just put my hat down. I'll be like, it's all
Hey,
right, but
man.
I'm finna
Hey,
hide when
man,
I
you
get
gonna have
out
to
there.
lock your doors, turn your phones off
I'm gonna get
for a couple months. Cause let me tell you, Baker's got one job.
that man gonna be
It
getting
might be the
threats.
most difficult job in America. Let me tell you,
it's just
this
one.
man might have the most pressure in America.
Oh,
Okay.
we're not worried about that.
You built on pressure, honey.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be worried about no pressure. If you miss, so well, oh well, you got money. Oh well, you
That man Devin a gold digger.
look. Hey, look, man. You in the league, man. What pressure or what? You in the league. If they cut you, You gonna find
in
this
the league anymore. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he gonna get cut. Look, hey, somebody will get you. Look,
Nah, not after they see that.
nah, hey, look. See, look, I just got to make him to where he's accurate enough. If he missed a big one, as long as you made 3 in the game, if you 3 for 4,
Yeah, okay, that's cool. But if you 0 for 4 and you missed a big one, you can go. You gotta go. You're sleeping outside.
I tell him, hey man, start working on punt. I'm gonna have him work on punt too. Yeah, so you're not gonna be one. Look,
hey D Black.
It's hard too though.
What's up?
I got a question for you.
All right, let me hear it.
Do you think that if James Harden or Kevin Durant were to go down, that Kyrie Irving would get vaccinated to help the team out?
No.
Would he get it?
No.
Are you asking it? Would he get it?
What? All right, let me rephrase the question. Would Kyrie Irving, under any circumstances, get the vaccination to fully be able to participate with the Nets? Because here's my stance on it. I'm just going to go on a little 30-second rant real quick. Kyrie Irving is probably one of the greatest players, talent-wise, that we have ever seen in this game. Arguably the greatest handle of all time. Arguably the greatest shot of all time. And has played with one of arguably the greatest, if not one of the greatest players of all time. And this man, as much as he says in the press conferences and all the time that he loves basketball and this and that, I just feel like he doesn't really prove it. I understand, he put in all this work and everything like that, but he doesn't really prove that he loves basketball. He proves that he loves being in the spotlight. Because I ain't never heard Kyrie Irving's name when he was on the court. But all the time when he off the court, that's the only time you hear that man's name. Only time you hear that man's name. So all I'm saying is, follow the Nets, I would have already cut ties. That's me. But do you think under any circumstances will Kyrie Irving come back fully vaccinated?
Look, I'm not gonna say what I want to say because I don't want this. Because since I'm recording this, I don't want this video to get taken down. So look, man. Nah, I don't think.
Skip.
Look, man.
Black Skip.
No, look, man. I don't think he gets it. Because he really doesn't He doesn't have a reason to get it at this point. Because they already folded and said he could play road games. So he's low-key getting exactly what he wanted.
If you were the Nets, would you cut ties? Trade him?
Oh, facts. I would have done... Well, it depends for who. Because Ben Simmons? See, I would like a Ben Simmons. The only problem is, I think Kyrie said, if you trade me, I'll retire. So they're kind of stuck. But I would trade him for Ben Simmons. Because I think Ben Simmons brings everything that they need. Because they can't play defense. They can't rebound. They're not big, really.
And then they got James Harden.
If the Celtics would do it, Jaylen Brown?
Oh, yeah, I would do it. Jaylen Brown gets buckets. And he can play defense.
And he's so tough. And he's not what Jared say, talked about outside of basketball like Kyrie, man.
Yeah, man, Kyrie will just not show up to the game or practice.
Man, I ain't gonna say
what do you think about Kyrie Irving's return, Mook?
I think it's I'm happy he's on the court. Basketball loves Kyrie. We love seeing him on the court. Happy for him. But I think he's a part-time NBA player right now.
That's wild.
That's what's not
Truly.
This is the first time we've ever seen this ever. A part-time basketball player in the NBA. What? You're getting paid all these millions.
That's crazy too. But he's getting part-time paid too. That's what I'm
saying. Yeah, bro. So it's just different.
I mean, Devin might be able to fact check this, but I think he's only getting paid half his salary because he's only play or half the games or whatever it is he's playing.
I think so, but I think it sits since he already missed half where he couldn't play either. It'll be less since he's only playing half the games now at half the season.
And then to like piggyback off what Devin said, like he's won. He's won already though. Like he's the winner in this whole situation because his first is you're not playing at all if you don't have the vaccine. Then they backdoored and you can play the away games. Who's gonna say like okay soon they're gonna be like okay you can just play. Like, we need you. You can just play. And then at that point, Kyrie's won. So it's like
okay. I did think of this though when he played the first game. I thought maybe him playing that first game and him having to sit out will make him think, man, let me just get it and play more. Like, so I could be, before he wasn't with his teammates, so it was like, who cares? But now that he got like a taste of playing, maybe he would think about it. But it's Kyrie.
And that goes back to Jaren saying, does he love basketball? Because if you love basketball, you be around your team, we happy, we playing together again. You like, dang, I missed that. Like, I've been sitting at home not doing nothing.
My thing is, he keeps saying like, "I'm not gonna take this for granted," and but he is taking it for granted. He literally is.
Yep.
There's somebody in the G League that want to be playing.
He taking somebody's spot. I'd be mad.
And then he come back and get to play more minutes than the people that's been there. Like he is taking it for.
That man came back and started.
That's what I'm saying.
But I mean, like he was gonna get the majority. Number one is Kyrie Irving. He was gonna get the minutes.
Yeah.
And KD runs the net, so he will fit.
But really, Kyrie is the one who brought the world to the world to the Nets. I don't understand why he don't want to be he don't want to commit all the way. You're the reason why everybody's here.
Okay, so look, it's tough, man. It's tough because if he had something that was if he was completely against it, I'd be like, okay, I understand. Like if he was completely against getting the vaccine, I'd be like, okay. But he said he's open to it and he's thought about it. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. You might as well just get it.
Like, dude.
Yeah, you might as well just get it at that point if you're like, I'm open to it and all this.
You Kyrie Irving and you still doing your research, you can get your questions answered quick.
Cause I was like,
Kyrie, bro.
Cause if he was like, I do not if it was like a hard no, then I would be like, okay, I understand. Like that would make more sense to me at least. But if you're open to it, you might he's hinted basically that he's thought of getting it. So I don't understand why he doesn't get it if he's already open to it.
Another thing that I kind of stand on his side with is how their vaccinated players can travel with their teams to Brooklyn and play. But he can't even play. At that point, we still got an unvaccinated person on the court. Why can't I be on the court too?
But it's because it's a New York thing. Like if you live in New York,
that's a state law.
Yeah.
But still, even then though, hey, I don't live here. I just play basketball here. Fuck it, I got a house somewhere else.
It's honestly just a state. It's honestly just a state law. If in New York, you cannot go into any public building without a mask on.
Yep.
If you are unvaccinated, or you can't
in Cali, you gotta show your card.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I meant to say. You can't even enter any public building without a vaccination card.
That's crazy.
He is not vaccinated at all.
I went to eat in Cali, and they're like, "Can we see your vaccination card?" Hey, you can't get in if you don't show it.
I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if old boy didn't have the flu shot.
I think he said. Hold up. I think Kyrie. No, I'm not gonna say it because it might be real false. I'm not finna say it. Never mind. Forget it. I think it might be real fake. I think what I read was real fake.
We're out here giving out fake news.
Yeah, that's why I gotta look it back up. I seen it on Twitter, and Twitter be lying a lot. So yeah, I don't think he's coming back. Well, I don't think he come back. I don't think he'd get it. I don't think there's any circumstance he'd get the vaccine. like at
It's
all.
too late now too. Like it's too late. Like he already did all this and then still letting them play again. He's not getting it.
So now, but what we got to do now is start losing on purpose. That way
That
we can
fifth
get.
seed, I get
We got to
that
get
fifth
that
seed. Y'all
fifth
have
seed.
them. Yeah, y'all have them for enough games, but if not, then y'all shot in the foot. Yeah, I know how
I
James
mean,
Harden get in the playoffs.
honestly, y'all, all I gotta do is get to the 4 seed. Because, I mean, my thing is, y'all, honestly, if y'all just get to the 4 seed, then I'm sure y'all can take out whoever the 5 seed is in the first round.
I
You
don't
don't
know,
think so?
man. I don't know. I don't think we. To be completely honest, unless see, this is tricky, man. We need a fourth or fifth seed, but we're not good, so that's the problem. Like we probably could beat 8, 7, 6. But once we start getting in the 5 range, that's where it starts getting a little dicey.
Well, I was just saying, because, like, if y'all win if y'all win the first round of the 4 seed, then y'all still be the road team for every other series.
Yeah, because Milwaukee is the 4th seed and Philly's the 5 seed.
How far back are you from, or how far up, I guess, are the Nets on them?
We're a game and a half from 4th, and then I want to say 2.5 from 5th. So we can easily lose a lot because we're doing it now.
One thing to do that's very easy in the NBA is to lose.
Yep.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, that's fact.
Right.
You can lose real easy. Let me see. All right.
Yeah, it's just bad because, man, they gotta do something because y'all know playoff Harden, man. That's what worries me about the Nets.
This man here. But see, look, man, I understand playoff Harden is a thing. We don't even need him to do that much. That's the problem. Score 20 and
Without
get
Kyrie,
maybe.
without Kyrie, you do. Without Kyrie, you do. Game 7 in Brooklyn, Kyrie's not able to play.
Your team's not built.
We're gonna lose.
Your team is really, really top heavy. Really top heavy.
Yeah, we're whack,
Like
man.
one game, Patty Mills going for 30. The next game, he going for 2. One game, Bruce Brown's going crazy and getting 15 rebounds. Next game, he's got 6 fouls in 10 minutes. Like,
Bro,
Nick Claxton one day is getting the oop and dunking on LeBron. The next day, he's getting put under the rim by Jared Allen.
Bro, without Kyrie Irving, we have one consistent player, and that's Kevin Durant.
Hurt. Blake Griffin looked like a shell of his old self again. He looked like he's back in Detroit.
He just needs to retire.
Yeah, we gotta throw Blake Griffin away.
Your third best player is LaMarcus Aldridge. That's crazy.
I know, man.
He came out of retirement from a heart murmur.
Getting bucket. He gotta try to help KD.
He got a hiccup. He got a hiccup in his heart. Getting buckets.
Bruh. And all we ask James Harden just play a little better. Them and LaMarcus is like he getting buckets and he just came out of retirement, man.
That man said, man, these motherfuckers need some help. Let me put my back.
I know.
That's because he was actually working.
Nah, look.
Harden was in the studio with Lil Baby or something.
This man in the studio, man. We get it. He wasn't doing nothing, man.
He might be a part of 4PF now.
He got the chain.
Yeah.
Oh man. 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 You know who I thought they should have got? Because we're not good at already. I said we should have got Boogie. Because we need a big that can do something. Because we're tiny
right now.
You said what?
My thing with the Nets is that y'all's biggest weakness is defense.
We can't guard
y'all fine on offense. Y'all can't guard a parked car.
We can't guard or rebound.
Y'all have JaVale McGee?
Nah. If we had him, we'd be fine.
DeMarcus Cousins is not who you need. I think honestly, the biggest area that y'all should go grabbing for are the bottom feeder teams who aren't doing nothing. Hey, go look for a Jackson Hayes out of New Orleans. Go get you Willie Cauley-Stein out of Dallas. Go get you a lob threat. Go get you someone that can go up and down. Go get you a Chris Boucher from Toronto. Get someone who's not getting the minutes that they was getting. Get someone who can guard, like another Nicholas Claxton. He's perfect for you. But the thing with Nicholas Claxton is that like he still hasn't grown into his body yet.
That man clumsy.
Yeah,
He clumsy like Mel, man.
He's kind of like
early JaVale.
He's kind of like Robert Williams of the Celtics. Like one day he gonna have 14, 12, 5 blocks, and the next day he gonna have like 2 points, 6 rebounds, steal.
Bruh, it's bad, man. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't. We should have got Bo.
Man, I said the Lakers should have got Bo.
That's who you want.
The
Lakers need to get Grant. The Lakers need to get Grant, man. We need Grant to the Lakers, bro.
Who you gonna give up for Grant?
Shit, whoever we need to. Honestly, we need to do something. Bro.
Honestly, I wouldn't take THT for Grant. The way THT looking, y'all can have it. Y'all can miss me with that.
yeah.
And y'all seen that tweet? That's why LeBron he's up next.
Y'all should. We should. I'm not gonna say we, cause I'm a LeBron fan, but like the Lakers just been making me mad this year.
Bro,
they've been making me mad.
I've never felt bad for LeBron.
First of all, how you let your best defender and Alex Caruso go? How do you let him go? He literally was the glue, literally, the glue of the team.
He was picking it up 94 feet.
I mean, a lot of this relies on Anthony Davis too. Is he gonna come back and be the top 10 player we know he can be, or is he gonna come back and be the top 20 player that he's been this year? And top 20 ain't gonna cut it.
You said top 20.
Just like top 20 for James Harden ain't gonna cut it.
James Harden's top 40. He's top 40.
But you get what I'm saying, Devin?
Yeah.
AD for James Harden ain't gonna cut it. Top 10 James Harden and Kevin Durant can get it done. Top 25, top 20 James Harden, and a top number 1 or 2 KD, not gonna get it done.
Nah, man, because see with AD though, he should be hitting the peak of his. Like he should be at his absolute peak right now. And
Are we seeing another Grant Hill, Penny Hardaway?
No, because it's not to me. Nah, it's not injuries that keeping him. I feel like he gets hurt every day, but it's not.
That's what I'm saying. Is it not injuries?
No, that's not injuries, man.
You are a hoe.
Because it's different. Because when they were on the floor, they were getting buckets. Like they were cold when they were playing until the injury happened. AD he didn't get hurt last year. Like, well, again, he gets hurt every day. But last year, like, he came off winning a chip and he got worse. And then it just moved right on into this year. There was no jump.
In his defense, they didn't even have a break that year.
Bro, he's like 27. Yeah.
You remember? Hey, your body used to hurt after a couple of games, bro.
Bro, he's 27. If LeBron can do it, he can do it. I don't want to hear that.
LeBron also spends millions on his body, though. He spends millions on his recovery process.
Okay, then why isn't Anthony Davis doing that?
You can't even compare Mike to LeBron if we go longevity.
Oh yeah, there's really only one person. Well, we'll get into that too.
No person.
There's literally been one person. Him.
Yeah, he's in a league of his own. All right, man. Oh wait, go.
Going.
Nah, go real quick, and then we're gonna go to the first topic of the all-time stuff.
All right, but real quick, like the man literally just dropped 37, 9, and 5.
That boy LeBron.
At the age of 37. 37.
It's like when his birthday came, he got better.
That it don't make sense. Like that mean literally it wouldn't even be crazy to say that at age 40 he could still be averaging over 20 points a game.
Bro, that's
at age 40.
LeBron is different. LeBron is different.
Not crazy to say.
Like him playing with his son looks realistic. Like that actually
It's
looks
been realistic.
no, but
It's
like
been realistic.
you would think he was gonna like drop off here.
Bronny gotta pick it up. Like he getting there now. Like he decent, but he ain't like
Now he's not. I don't think he's league like at all right now.
He going to the league for a year.
He
Yeah,
going to the league
he-
for a couple of games.
He gonna make it off his name. He gonna make it off his name. Reality's reality. He gonna make it off his name.
They gonna get a game in or something.
Games. Exactly.
Yeah, they gonna bring him in for that one game, man. I would.
Hey, first play of the game, throw a lob to your dad.
That's crazy. A lob to your dad.
He's
over here still.
Your dad's 44.
Still flying.
You know what won't happen, but what would be crazy if this man really want a ring with his son though. That shit would be crazy.
That would be wild, man. He gonna have to team. He'd have to team up with like Giannis.
No,
Mook.
Happen, but he gone, Jay White. He gone, Jay White. Oh, that's a game changer right there.
Who scored? Oh wait, who went? Who was it? Bama, I'm sure.
Bama's up 9-6.
Georgia almost scored.
Georgia just took off for like a 70-yard run.
Georgia, man. We've seen. I'm telling you, Bama's gonna win. I haven't watched any college football at all this year. I already knew who was winning it all, man. This is really Bama, and then you'll have like another team like Clemson that one year or the couple years, LSU with Joe Burrow and them. You'll have them teams, but for the most part, it's Bama.
Oh, they hit his ass. Oh my God, he fumbled. I know that hurt. Get to this list, man. Let's get to this list.
Best passer of all. Okay, first before we get into it. We're gonna do a list of all type of different categories, and it's all time. So we're gonna start with the best passer of all time. So, we'll start. We'll go Mook and
first.
Then, yeah.
I'm going off preference, man. What I like, I'm going with Steve Nash, man.
Steve Nash was cold.
Just the passes. And just the type of passes he would make, I loved it. I would have loved to play with like Steve Nash. If I could have played with the guard, it would be Steve Nash. He gonna give me that hoe up. He gotta throw it under his legs, under my leg. Like he gonna get the ball to me, bro. So yeah, I would want to play with Steve Nash for sure.
Oh yeah, this man book. I got another. I came up with another category, but we could do that on the next show, man. I gotta put that in my notes, man.
Get that down, though. Yeah, get that down. Get that down.
Hey, I don't mind. You might as well throw it on this one. We got all the all times going.
Nah, it's not really an all-time question, but it'll just in case we get stuck on the next one. I'm gonna have it on there.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's one of them starters. I already know it's one of them starter questions.
Yeah. All right. Best passer all the time, Jay White.
I'm gonna go Chris Paul. I'm gonna go Chris Paul.
I had him on my list. I had him on my list too.
Steve Nash is my favorite, and I'm going based. All right, so just so the audience understands, like I understand that like out there there probably were Magic Johnson and John Stockton, but I wasn't alive to get to watch them play like that. You know, I'm gonna go off people that I actually have been able to watch, grown up loving stuff like that. And Steve Nash was on my list too. But Chris Paul, he's had a couple years where he averaged over 11 assists, close to 12. He literally spoon feeds people you have never heard of names to start out of like Tyson Chandler, DeAndre Jordan.
Yep.
DeAndre Ayton took another jump this last year because of him. And on top of that, like his passing, it's not just like numbers. Like you see people who pass the ball and get people involved, and it's just kind of numbers. His assists are like meaningful, like they're the right basketball play. Like if he ain't the one getting the assist, that's all right. Like he's making the pass, the right pass. So like even if he gets the hockey assist, like the pass before the assist, he's still making that pass. So I'll go with Chris Paul.
Oh man, that's a good one, man. And look, I didn't write down a list, and I was finna say one. But then when you said Chris Paul, someone else popped into my head, man. and I used to argue this at Kitty Hawk, who the best point guard in the league was. It was either Derrick Rose, and I'm gonna say the best passer, at least as far as that I've seen, has to be Rondo, man. Rondo, the best passer that I've seen.
That's a good one too.
Rondo,
yeah, that's a good one.
That man, Rondo, and especially like the way he like sets people up. Like he made Ray Allen's job like 10 times easier. He made everyone on the Celtic job easier. He goes to the Pelican. Well, he was going all. He been in every team, but I know with the Pelicans, he made their job easier. That's where he got playoff Rondo with the Bulls. They were finna beat the number one seed Celtics that year. If what's called didn't get hurt, I think he got hurt. So yeah, man. I was gonna say Braun, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was for sure finna say LeBron.
Honestly, someone who I was thinking of, who probably should get some mention. I was thinking about Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd, yeah.
Jason Kidd used to
Kidd
go
was
crazy
tough.
against my Spurs back in 2003, and back when he had the New Jersey Nets going to the finals back-to-back years.
Yeah.
Man, him, Kenyon Martin, Vince Carter wasn't on that team, but Richard Jefferson was on that team. Young Kerry Kittle was on that team.
Yeah.
They had some nice rotational pieces, and Jason Kidd just like knew how to like bring it all together and be a winner, and that really came together for the 2011 Mavs when he helped Dirk and Jason Terry take that team all the way to the finals and win.
But Dirk was going crazy that year.
Mm-hmm.
That's the craziest. That's one of the craziest runs I think I've ever seen. Like
it had to be, because honestly, like I don't think the only other team that I can remember that like was given no shot to win it in my lifetime was the 04 Pistons. That was the only other team that I can think of that was like they won. Like every other team that won, it's like, okay, yeah, like may not even like we were all shocked when Toronto won, but let's be real now. If KD and Klay are there, no one thinks the Raptors were gonna beat the Warriors.
Yeah, and then everybody got like hurt, so it's like the Raptors really walked into a championship, low key. Like,
but I mean, I see every championship is equal because you work just as hard as everyone else to get there. So I ain't ever gonna say anything like that, because like I don't diminish that, because that's the highest level that you can ever get to. I get that, but yeah, Jason Kidd should get some mention on this.
Yeah, KD was there. Everyone knows. Like the world when KD, I'm just saying, man, when KD on the floor, you just know, man. But you just know.
No parts of Kawhi. KD didn't want no parts of Kawhi.
KD dropped 51 on Kawhi's head that same year. But that's
no. Real quick, Devin.
What's up?
In 2017, in the Western Conference Finals, if Zaza doesn't put his foot underneath Kawhi Leonard, do the Warriors. Do the Warriors get out of that series?
Bruh, I hear this all the time. I'll answer it like this. If Zaza didn't hurt Kawhi, the series would have ended 4-1. The Warriors would have won. The Warriors still would have won. They would have got the Spurs would have got one game. I'll give y'all that.
Bro, you tweaking. One game?
They would have had one.
You truly believe that if they got smacked by 25 in the first game, they would win the next 4 straight?
Yep. I think it'd be a wake-up call, especially for that team.
This is, bro, Devin, you just like love KD, I guess.
He's just great, man. You come on, man. That's Kevin Durant.
Devin,
y'all know who he is.
Release his nuts.
Yeah, like he said, y'all know who I am. I'm Kevin Durant. We all know who he is.
No.
Like Kawhi was going crazy. That year Kawhi was going crazy, especially in the playoffs. Like he was doing Memphis in. He was going crazy, but they're not. I don't see them beating the Warriors. I'm sorry. But look, best scorer of all time. Since we're talking about probably the best scorer of all time, you can go though, Mook.
I'm going with Kobe. You already know I love Bean, best scorer. No other question for me, Bean, man. Kobe.
Kobe. I can't even get mad at it, but I get it.
Gotta respect me.
So I had three different players. Again, all these people are from my era, except for like a couple people that are like clearly like you gotta like
Like
give it to them.
Jordan.
And yeah. So like we all know Jordan's clearly one of the best scorers of all time. I ain't gotta say that. Okay, Kevin Durant's one of the greatest scorers of all time. I don't gotta say that. All right, I already had Kobe on my list too, but someone that I'm honestly I feel like it's been said a lot of times, but needs to be said more. LeBron James is a scorer.
That's why LeBron is so great. It's
The
ridiculous.
Man, other than his rookie year, has not averaged less than 25 points a game for 18 years in a row. I'm going to say that again. Nobody else in history has more than, I think, 12. He's at 18 years in a row at 25 points per game or more. And that's not including rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, whole 9 yards.
And haters.
They be hating on this man, bro.
I won't tell you my order of those scores, but LeBron James is definitely has a case for the best scorer of all time.
Okay. All right, so you said LeBron.
Here's my thing. Because we're gonna talk about that category later. I ain't gonna say anything. Keep going.
We probably gonna talk about the GOAT conversations.
Yeah.
Best scorer all time. I just talked about him, man. I mean, what more can I say, man? This man Kevin Durant. Like Kobe even said it. Kobe said the one dude that I didn't get a chance to figure out is Kevin Durant. Cause he was like first KD, he didn't even know how to like really just play. I'd get buckets. I can't help. I just get buckets, man. He was averaging 20. He didn't even know how to play. And then once he put all this stuff together, it was raps for everyone, man. I gotta go KD because he could score in so many different ways, and he's efficient while doing it. Like he had no weakness on the offensive end.
I've never seen a more beautiful way of scoring the basketball. I've never heard people talk of the way that they do about KD, like when they come to scoring. Like,
Brad, this man Kevin
like
Durant.
people literally say that they're at their mercy, that they're at his mercy. It's either he makes it or he makes it. Like, there's not much you can do, because he's getting it off. Like, there's not much you can do. It's either he misses it or he makes it.
And like stuff you would think is like a bad shot, because like I was gonna put all time Steph. There's no point of doing shooter because Steph is clearly the best of all time. But like with Steph, when Steph takes a three, he can't take a bad three in my opinion.
No, like any three from Steph is good.
Yeah. So, but with KD, I don't think KD can take a bad shot. Like I don't think, like especially like even against the Bucks.
No, there's people in the NBA that you're like, no matter what shot they take, I'd rather them shoot that shot than anyone else take a shot on my
Facts, man. Like he did, like the shot he hit in the playoffs against the Bucks. He wasn't facing the goal. He just turned around and shot it.
Oh,
and
if you told me, would I rather have Bruce Brown in the corner wide open for a 3 to win the game, or Kevin Durant double teamed at the top of the key for a 3 to win the game? I'm taking KD.
I'd take KD if all 5 was on him. It don't matter who's on KD. They could put all 5. You could put anyone on KD. You could put the whole arena. It doesn't matter. Give me Kevin Durant, man.
He used to be a big Kevin Durant fan until he left OKC.
Who?
He used to be a big Kevin Durant fan until he left OKC.
You said you used to be one?
Yeah, I used to be a big KD fan, man.
Wow. He's not a,
Hey,
so what? He a
you
snake
know who's a
now?
big KD fan?
Who?
And we didn't get to talk about it with him.
Oh, Pat.
Oh, Pat,
Pat.
yeah, Pat.
Nah. Pat ain't no Katie fan. Nah. Nah.
Back in high
Used to
school, he
be.
was.
Yeah, in high school he
Used to
was.
be Pat Hoops 35. And
No, he was a big KD fan. And then as soon as he left, he was like, as soon as KD, like you said, when he left OKC, this man Pat was talking crazy about KD. He was like, because
What was it not a justifiable like moment? You know, like
hey, I was.
look, man, when you play with Russ, it makes it. You do anything to get away from Russ, man. I'm just saying it, man. He was like,
Hey,
you know,
but that's the thing though. How we know? Wait. How we know it's Russ though? It could be KD. He just went to a team that was already hot and good.
how do we know what's Russ? That the
You can't justify that it's just Russ. You can't justify.
look at
oh, it's
LeBron
Russ.
right
You
now.
know it's Russ.
hey Devin.
LeBron over here is aging. Cause this man, what's
Hey
up?
Devin.
What's up?
Russell Westbrook led a team to the NBA playoffs by himself.
What do we? Russ, he led them to a playoff, but he didn't win one. He didn't win a series.
Has KD led a team by himself to the playoffs?
Here we go, man.
Can't answer it. He can't answer it.
It's not his fault. Look, has he led a team? It's not his fault. James was like,
comes back to KD is not a one.
What do you mean? He's not. Come on, man.
Not a one.
Bro.
He's a two.
Stop.
And and the only way for him to win at the two is to have two other twos next to him. Because James Harden ain't a one, and Kyrie Irving ain't a
Stop
one.
it, man. Look, if he just had Kyrie, we're winning it all. If we just had Kyrie, like it. Look,
But you don't. But here's the thing. But you don't.
we played.
And you're worried because KD's not a one.
He is a one, but there's only so much you could do. Like LeBron. LeBron is a
James
one.
Had James Harden. If LeBron James had James Harden, I wouldn't be worried.
You wouldn't be worried.
Hey, we're not even going to talk about Bron.
Whoa, time out.
Hey,
no, hold up. No, wait a minute.
The worst team in the NBA.
You
the worst team in the NBA to the playoffs.
Hold up. No, you.
Times. I'm not hearing that. No, we're not hearing that.
LeBron, you can't say. Okay, look. If LeBron had this James Harden, he'd still be where he's at now, losing. They would still be losing.
No.
You know you're a damn liar. You're a damn liar.
James Harden is barely. James Harden averaging 20 a game.
When has LeBron done his best?
When has
LeBron done his best? When he has a second go-to scorer.
James isn't it.
James can score.
I wish he would score for us. I couldn't tell. I don't know if he could.
Here's the thing. KD's not a natural born passer. It's
not
hard to
playing
get
with a
other
one.
people involved.
No,
you
can't use
LeBron James. You literally were just talking about LeBron James is one of the greatest passers of all time, if not the greatest player of all time. And you're telling me that he would not be in a better position if he swapped Anthony Davis for James Harden.
I don't know.
Just talking all this mess about Anthony Davis. So which one is it, Devin? You can't have both. You can't say Anthony Davis is not a top 10 player, and James Harden, on the other hand, who is clearly, I guess, better than him this year, right?
No, it's not clearly.
Doing better.
James Harden clearly not better than Anthony Davis. They should be up here, but they're down here. They're not good, man. James Harden is averaging maybe 20. He's like 28-9. If James Harden was a player that played off the ball, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. LeBron could win with James Harden. But James Harden is his best when he has the ball. And when he's by himself, he doesn't score. I've given up on Harden, man. When he drops 22, I couldn't be happier. If he dropped 22, he went from 36 to 20. If he drops 20, I celebrate. With Anthony Davis, there's no point in celebrating. He gonna get hurt.
But I'm telling you right now, though, if James Harden goes to the Lakers and plays with LeBron, he's successful.
If he has Russell Westbrook, there's nothing you can do. I don't care who you put on this team.
Now you're blaming Russ again. Let's blame Russ again.
It's Russ's fault.
You haven't seen
All I'm saying is y'all were up.
You haven't seen KD without.
Was that Russ's fault?
What?
The Warriors coming back 3-1?
I blame Russ. It's KD's fault too, though. But it's KD's fault too. But Russ has a lot of blame in it. When we went up 3-1, Russ started shooting more than KD.
That's why Draymond wasn't scared to call him what he called him.
All right, now chill out, man. Bro,
you think someone on LeBron's team calling him that and seeing tomorrow?
Bro, number one. When KD came to the Warriors, he wasn't there yet.
Not a one.
He
went to a team that had a one.
Draymond talked to LeBron like that in the finals.
And a three. KD might have been the fourth leader on that team.
Bro, stop it, man. KD would look.
Is KD a better leader than Steph? Is KD a better leader than Steph?
Better leader? Okay.
Better leader than Steph.
If we're talking leader, no.
Oh.
Is KD a better leader than Draymond?
No, don't sit
KD
here.
A better leader than Klay.
Yes, KD's a better leader than Klay. Come on now.
2 years. Klay was out for 2 years. Which one got the better standing ovation when they came
back?
Bro,
that don't count. That doesn't count. That has nothing to do with leading. If KD was out, if Steph was out, if anybody was out for 2 years after tearing an ACL and then the next year tearing his Achilles. Anyway, Derrick Rose.
Do you remember KD's first game when he came back?
Oh yeah, against the Wizards. I know the stat line and everything.
All right, but does anyone else remember that?
Bro, he was only out a year. Klay was out 2 years, but Klay was out
Just
2 years.
What's up, Mook?
He's not a better leader than Andre Iguodala either.
We're best defender all time. I'm not even finna entertain that, man. That Iggy. Stop it, man.
Best MVP before him.
Bro, that's the biggest fluke. That Finals MVP was a fluke, man.
Hey, man. Okay, he got one before KD got one.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible.
KD can't lead.
That's terrible.
KD was basically in LeBron's situation. Like the situation LeBron's in now, that was KD in the playoffs.
Stop comparing LeBron's situations to KD's. Please stop. Okay.
They both had Russ. They both had Russ, and they can't get it done.
No, KD had Russ in his prime.
You said Russ in his prime?
Yeah, Russ in his prime.
Okay, if you give LeBron Russ in his prime, LeBron will not see the ball. That's why KD had to leave. KD couldn't get touches because Russ was shooting more than him.
Next question, Your Honor.
Best defender all time.
I'm going with, I got two, but like these are older players, obviously. I'm going with Dennis Rodman and Gary Payton.
I like it, man. I like it.
GP, hey, you can just watching, like you can go watch highlights of GP defensive highlights, 15 minutes. Like he was really locking up, bro. He was really locking up. Dennis Rodman would go score no points and have 25 defensive rebounds. Like yeah.
Dog, I like
and some
this,
blocks
man.
and a couple of fouls and some intimidation. Yeah, those are my two.
I like it. What's up, Jay White? Best defender all time.
Best defender of all time to me is Tim Duncan.
That's a good one.
Tim Duncan, like you know, it's one thing to stay in front of a guard because you can always go and find a quick guard. It's another thing to stop a 7 foot to 7'2" big man who weighs 300 pounds trying to do a hook shot in the lane. And Tim Duncan did it for 20 plus years. That man was literally on the all defensive team when he was 38 years old, first team.
That's
was almost defensive player of the year.
That's wild.
And so
Talk that
he literally
good,
anchored
bro.
that.
Talk that.
He literally anchored that Spurs defense for years. And so I'd say Tim Duncan. And then like my personal favorite, like whenever we were like growing up and stuff, was like Tony Allen and stuff.
Yeah,
Just because
Tony
like
Yeah,
Allen was a
he
hey, J
dog.
was
White,
a
I had him on
dog.
my
He was a
list.
dog on defense. He was such a dog on defense, and like he didn't get enough credit for that. He didn't get enough credit for that.
Honorable mention though, I'm gonna give this honorable mention to Bruce Bowen too, because he used to lock some up, man.
Bruce Bowen
Bruce
was
Bowen don't play
dirty.
that defense.
That man was
Hey,
And
dirty.
he was
Bruce,
playing.
Bruce Brown was dirty, boy.
That man kicked dude
was-
in the
he was-
head.
He untied. And they say he used to untie shoestrings at the free throw line.
Yeah,
Nah.
he was the first player to do the whole. Did you see whenever he kicked some player straight in like the face, dude?
It was Wally Zerbiak.
He went to challenge it and like he just kicked him.
That
in
man
the
hit him with like a
face.
karate kick.
I
like-
think he didn't realize how high he jumped, and he was like, "Well, fuck it, I'm finna just boot this mother." I like, he like, bro, his foot was on this man's like face.
Bro, he had bro. I think like he could have been a black belt. Like he kicked him like it was so accurate. He got him in the jaw and everything.
Hey,
I
man,
was
that man.
Black belt.
That man. He did, man.
Who you got as the best defender, Devin?
Okay, so I was thinking Kawhi, but then I was like, I gotta go. If I had to choose one, I have to go Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
And it's for the like when he was in Detroit, they had him guard. He had to guard like Jordan. He had to guard guards and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a little bit older, he had to guard Shaq in the post. Like they had him on anyone. He was guarding Akeem in the post. They just put him on anybody, and he'd probably, if he's not the best rebounder, he's one of the best rebounders to ever play too.
That man has some crazy stat lines.
Some
That
crazy
man has
ones,
some
man.
crazy. Like 0 points, but he would have like 4 steals, 3 blocks, and like 30 rebounds.
Nets are up halftime against the
He
Blazers.
ain't got no points.
KD got 20 at halftime, man. The best score ever. The one who get out, man. I can't even go. I don't want to bring that back up.
Please don't.
Best trash talker of all time.
I got 3, man. I got 3. I'm gonna go with KG, Rasheed Wallace, and Pat Bev.
That man, see.
And I picked Rasheed Wallace because that 04 Pistons team, bro, they had like everything. They had their scorers, they had their bigs, they had their guards, and they had Rasheed Wallace talking shit every night. Like he was gonna try to put fear in every player every night, no matter what he did. Like he was going to do that every night. And then y'all know KG, he talked trash to everybody. And he said the only player that he could never get through to was Tim Duncan. He would talk so much stuff to Tim Duncan, and Tim Duncan would just not say nothing, just kill him on the court like silently. But he tried. I tried. Talk trash to everybody. And I know Pat Bev. Pat Bev gonna bark at any and everybody.
That's facts, man. That's facts. Yeah, that's facts.
The Bama boys just scored, Jay White.
Yeah, I see it.
Bama's gonna win. I've seen this movie. Bama wins. Bama always wins.
Movie, right?
Bruh,
Hey,
Bama
you
always
never know.
wins.
Not every movie ends the same.
Thanks, Devin. You see
But-
the new Spider-Man? Any different?
Nah, I ain't see it. I don't need to see
Devin, who
it.
you got? Who you got? Your best trash talker of all time?
I gotta go. I gotta go Gary Payton. I'll probably say GP or I just had one too. Or Draymond. I go Gary Payton or Draymond
Yeah.
for that one.
Yeah,
'Cause-
Draymond's not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, cause Gary Payton said he talk about your mom, your wife, all of it.
Dead.
Yeah, he said he there was no rules. And then Draymond, when he did the Paul Pierce, where he was like, "You don't get no farewell tour," that one I was like, oh man. I said, he said they don't love you like that. You not Kobe. I said, oh man, yeah, he got to
Listen,
be.
you ain't done nothing for no third world. That's funny. Yeah, that was
Yep,
funny.
yeah. So I got to put Draymond and GP, but I'll do them too. What's up, Jay White?
I probably have to go KG.
KG.
KG's probably the most like, I guess, solidified trash talker.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you know how the NBA is. You say the wrong word, they might tweet that whistle. So
Yeah, you can't
a lot
say
of boys
that.
they fake tough out there.
Yeah, facts.
Not KD though. Yeah, but hey, look, this
Hey,
how.
he was finna get handled by Trey Young. Cut it out. He was finna get handled by Trey Young. Cut it out.
Look, this how I know KD
And,
not
and I
fake.
want you to put that clip. And I want you to put that clip in this video too.
KD hugging Trey Young.
I
Yeah,
can't.
like what?
Like they going to prom or something.
That was gross, man. I said they
You ever
should.
seen the boy hugging the girl meme whenever she buying like all the stuff?
Bruh, man. Bruh, I said they should suspend KD for that one. Adam Silver had to he need to step in because that was too far. Like, that was way too far. Like, we got kids in the stands. You can't be doing that.
He had him, you love me, baby. Like, boy, I would have been like, get up off me, bro.
Nah, but look, this had no KD. See, I think we talked about this a while back. See, KD, he's always nappy. He don't care what he look like. That's how I know he don't care. He'll do whatever, assy. Like, he does not care. So he'll fight anybody because he don't care. If you don't even care how you look, then bad.
He fake tough. Man, he fake tough.
Oh, KD?
Yeah, he fake tough.
All right, we'll go.
Coach.
Yep, best coach all time.
I'm gonna go with Greg Pop, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Greg Pop just because.
I second that.
Hey, I gotta agree. I can't even
He
disagree.
ain't always had the most talented Spurs teams, bro. Besides a couple players, but he didn't go get somebody and develop him. Like, I know you're gonna be good. I'm hoping you be good. He's a great coach, bro. Like, he's the best coach to me. Like, hands down.
Put it this way: Greg Popovich had 2 players on the all-time top 75 list. Phil Jackson had like 6.
Yep. But look, like Pop had he had like normal like players that made the list. Like this Phil Jackson had Shaq, Jordan, Kobe,
Pippen.
Yeah, like yeah, man had.
That's the thing. I'm not taking away from Phil Jackson, great coach. I'm not taking away from him. But you know how they say like players make the coach sometimes. Like of course, if you're coaching great players, you're gonna be in the conversation of being great. But Greg Pop really, man, I don't expect Tim Duncan to be as good as Tim Duncan was before he came to the league.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And you got Tony Parker. Have y'all watched the little Tony Parker documentary on on Netflix?
I'll never
watch it. They
watch
expect him to be how he was.
I'll never watch it.
Nah, you should watch it, bro. Hey, it's good.
Mook, I'll never watch it.
Like Popovich really took a chance on him, and it tells you that in the thing. Like he took a chance on me. Like I shouldn't have been on this team, but he took a chance on me.
I believe it. I can't watch Spurs nothing.
Yeah, so I'm giving Greg Pop that, man. Okay, Devin, I know you hate the Spurs. Let me ask you a question.
Man, I hate the Spurs.
You'll be a Spurs fan, Katie. You'll be a Spurs fan, Katie. Put that jersey on, huh?
Hey, if Katie ends up being on the Spurs, I'm gonna have to sit and think. Well, I sit and think, do we let him go, or I don't know. I might just.
Well, I'm telling y'all when the Spurs started like hitting their downfall, and Devin knew it, he would talk so bad about the Spurs just to make the Spurs fans mad.
I talk about them every single chance I got. Like after they played the Heat and like they started losing a little bit, I was like, uh-oh. And then I think we were at Southwest. I was talking to them crazy.
That one girl, she loved the Spurs.
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna win.
talking to all of them crazy, boy. Let them know every single day I seen them. Hey, y'all know y'all ain't better than us, right? And I was with see at this time I was a Golden State fan. Had KD.
Y'all hear this bandwagon? Y'all hear this bandwagon? I was with this team. I was with that team. Like y'all hear this, bro?
Yeah, year before it was all Russ. Yeah, Russ, and then we cut Russ loose. We was like, we done with that. We was Steph Curry after that. So yeah, that was easy though. The best coach on time.
Yeah, that was easy.
This should be pretty easy, but we'll see what y'all say. The best team all time.
2017 Warriors.
2017 Warriors. And then honorable mention that Heat team.
Which one?
My honorable mention is actually the 2016 Cavs.
Yeah, the Cavs was cold.
Yeah, no. Not the Heat, the Cavs. That's what I meant, the Cavs. Yeah, the Cavs. The Cavs.
Yeah, that Cavs team was cold. Yeah, but
the Warriors team, greatest team to put on jerseys.
Okay, so in a 7-game series, Warriors, the 2017 Warriors, 96 Bulls. Who wins?
Okay, let me ask you a question to go along with your question. Are we back in their era or are we in this era?
It doesn't
Where are
matter.
we playing then?
It doesn't even matter.
I'm going with that Bulls team. They're gonna rough the Warriors up, man.
Stop, Mook. Okay, this is one thing I would look. This is not for y'all. For the people that watch this, the 90s was not as tough as everyone makes it seem. The 80s, the 70s and 80s was real bad, but the 90s was not that bad, man.
Yeah, man, it was worse than it is now.
My thing is people they're all over here saying like, I wouldn't have made it in the 90s. Y'all would have made it in the 90s. Yeah, but do you think Bill Lambert's making it in the 2000s?
None of them can play today. Like none of them got the skill.
Bill Lambert is getting cooked.
He got to come out the game.
Man, you see that?
Yeah, good catch.
Oh, Bama might be done. They gotta go score.
Stop it.
Gotta go score, D. Blair.
But my thing is, like, I agree with you, D. Blair, that 90s ball BS. LeBron could have played back there. KD could have played back there. Your greatest players are going to translate over. Like, they just are. Like, no matter what era it is. So, if you told me, like gun to my head, you got to pick one, I'd probably pick the Warriors. Because Jordan and KD are canceling out.
Yep.
And even if you want to go, Steph and Pippen are canceling out. Then you got Klay.
They're not canceling out. They're not canceling out.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
You think MJ's that much better than KD?
Oh my gosh.
He's gonna play both sides of the ball better than KD.
What does that matter? You're not gonna stop him. Nobody on the Bulls. Bro, come on now. Come on,
finish your
man.
sentence. You said what?
Nobody on the Bulls can check KD at all. Nobody on the Bulls can guard Steph. Them two are unguardable. And Jordan, you can't guard Jordan. I think Pippen, I don't think you got to worry about Pippen like that as far as scoring.
He's a good defender, though.
Hey, Pippen ain't gonna stop Curry, but he gonna put that defense on Curry, bro. For real.
Honestly,
you gotta know that.
I think they put Pippen on KD. And MJ on Curry.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think MJ.
They might even throw Dennis Rodman. They even might throw Dennis Rodman and KD.
Dennis getting cooked for 50.
And he's going to rough KD ass up. He gonna rough KD up. Jordan gonna do what he do on us, on Curry. The game, it's going 7. It's going 7, and the Bulls gonna win. That's what I'm going with.
Warriors in 6. That's how I do it. Warriors in 6. Dennis Rodman is too little to guard Kevin Durant.
If you watching this when he dropped this, man, y'all go ahead and put in the comments who y'all think will win.
Y'all
Bulls, Warriors.
Y'all know who's winning, man. All right, so then so best team. All right, this is the last. This is the last question on the list that we had. The GOAT, basically, best player of all time.
I'll give my spill here now. Let's lock in here for a second, okay?
I want to hear it, man.
Let me scoot up.
Yeah, I know. I want to hear it.
If you can be in the conversation of greatest scorer of all time, greatest passer of all time,
Yep.
and if you said in his prime, 1-on-1, can he get you one stop when it mattered?
Oh,
Yes.
facts on anybody.
And how can he not be the greatest player of all time?
That-
I get it. The whole 6 for 6, that's hard to beat. It is. No one's perfect. But he's got the 4 rings, and on top of that, he did it with 3 different franchises, 3 different. He's got 4 MVPs. He's gonna be the only player. He's gonna be the only player with 40,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, 10,000 assists. I don't see the argument. I don't see, and people are like using his longevity as like a bad thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
When has playing 19 years at this level been a bad thing?
That's crazy. When is playing great bad? Like, see, they just try to make up anything to like fault LeBron.
And my thing is, LeBron on top of the basketball court, like he brought teams together that I know damn well Jordan wouldn't have been able to bring together.
Yep.
Like LeBron was literally like firsthand orchestrating team moves. On top of that, the teams that he brought to the championships before he was even basically part-time GM, like MJ not bringing those teams to the finals. I'm sorry.
Bruh.
I'm sorry. It's not happening. It's not happening.
Well,
And I just like, you know, like when you just know something, you just know something. I just know LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan. I just know.
Like, bro, I agree with everything. It makes me sound crazy, but I'm like, the GOAT conversation to me is really not that close. Like, to me, it's not that close. I don't know, man. Like, to me, I'll be thinking, I was like, okay, better scorer. Jordan had more points. I think LeBron's a better 3-point shooter. And if
you want to say the greatest, like, if you just want to go categories, that is completely different. You can be like, Jordan's the greatest winner of all time. But winning isn't the only thing about basketball.
But I don't.
Yes, it's probably the number one thing. But LeBron James has won at a high level every year he's been in the league. Literally every year he's been in the league.
But if you say Jordan's a better winner, to me that category is almost. I don't want to say like you can. How do I want to say it? Like, since it's a team game, you can't really take most winning for that individual because it's a team thing and it depends on who the other team is. For instance, like if Jordan had Scottie Pippen for like the first 3, like he had a solid team when he first got to the finals. LeBron got to the finals with people you see every day when you go to the store and stuff. Like, he see regular civilians. He took regular civilians to the finals against Tim Duncan and the Spurs. Like, since he lost that, they used that against LeBron. And he was 22. Like, come on, man. I don't think it's close at all. Jordan never had to play.
And that 07 Spurs team was vicious.
That's what I'm saying. He played the greatest power forward of all time and the greatest coach that we all agree of all time, with 3 players in the Hall of Fame or that are gonna make the Hall of Fame, and he was by himself.
Had LeBron too, but I'm gonna argue the Jordan case just because like that's what everybody does. Reason, like me talking to people about it, I'm going with LeBron because LeBron does everything better, some stuff better.
Now you had it right.
Be like, he's not tough. He's not tough enough. He cries too much. Like Jordan didn't cry. You know, Jordan got hit out there by Joe Dumars in the Pistons, the bad boy Pistons, which is true. LeBron does cry when he gets tapped, when he gets barely pushed. Like, but when it's your league and when you're the greatest, then you can do that. Like, it's cool. Like, you gonna get them calls. If you tell them something, they're gonna do it. Because I make more money than half of the people like on the court right now. So yeah, they're gonna do it. I just give it to LeBron. It's hard to say LeBron's not the best player to play basketball. It's hard to if you don't like basketball.
Bro, like, this is what I'm like. I tried, like, when people say Jordan, I even myself try to think how, like, I be trying to reach to figure out how Jordan's better than LeBron. To me, LeBron does everything. I don't want to say everything better. Jordan scored more points. Outside of that, I think LeBron does everything better.
Have you ever seen a more criticized player than LeBron James?
No, not even. It's not. It's the reason
He takes all that criticism on his shoulders, and still performs.
Bro,
I was talking about that today. I was talking about that today with my teammates, bro. They were like, I was like, James Harden having a bad year right now. And I'm like, he's getting like he's barely getting like people are like, oh, it's James Harden. I said, but if LeBron did some shit like that, oh, he's done for.
Oh yeah,
he's done for.
See,
you're not gonna let him live, bro.
Bro, the reason
he scores 30 and his team loses.
Like, if LeBron doesn't go out on top, if LeBron doesn't go out like not on top like at the championship, but like if LeBron doesn't go out like this, like like 25 points a game, stuff like that, he's gonna be ridiculed. He is. Like people like when they see someone do something for so long, they become numb to it.
Facts.
You know? It's kind of like whenever like I don't know, like if Kobe hit a game winner, like everyone's like, oh, okay, like it's Kobe. Like,
yeah,
he does that. But like if like Luke Walton hit a game winner,
you'd be like,
oh, exactly. You feel me? So like my thing is like people be like, man, like the first year he was with the Lakers, like LeBron had a bad year. The man averaged 27, 7.
I didn't even know he was balling like that. That was going crazy.
It's like if that's a bad year, oh, give me all them bad years. Give me. Do you know how many players would kill to have 1 year like that? Not even a year, a game like that. 27, 7, 7.
That's
a
crazy.
game, Devin. And he does that every day. His career.
Look, I think
again that goes back to what you said, like in the first couple episodes when we're like used to it, you get spoiled by their play. Like we're spoiled with this 30-point James Harden, and now we're not getting it. You're like, he's playing horrible. That's how the people treat LeBron. Like he'll have 30, lose, can't win. He has all these people.
Expectations shows people's true colors, man.
Yeah, but
yeah.
Don't use the James is playing bad. Like it's not the fact that he's not getting he's playing real bad.
Like Jaron said, there's still people who wish to average 20 in the NBA. There's still people who will never do that. Yeah, it's bad to us because we're used to James Harden. He's on your team, so you're like, he's playing horrible.
He is though. Like he's not even efficient. Like if you can give me an efficient 20, I could take that over one that's inefficient. Cause we can get.
You knew James Harden was low key a high volume shooter.
But give it to him, Jaron. Give it to him, Jaron. Let him know.
James didn't shoot enough. Like
his MVP year, he shot like 44%.
Bro, I wish we can get 44%. I think he's at like
42. He's shooting like 42. He's honestly doing what James Harden does. He gives you 20 to 25 points a game. He gives you 8 to 10 assists. He gives you 8 to 10 rebounds. And sometimes he gives it to you every other night. You already knew he wasn't a good defender. You already knew he wasn't a good defender.
Yeah.
He could pass. None of this surprises me.
All of it does.
None of this surprises me.
It surprises me for the simple fact that, okay, all right, say he was shooting 44%, but he was putting shots up. When KD's not there, he doesn't put as many shots up. I thought when it was him.
When you get used to playing a certain way, it's hard to go back. He's used now to deferring to KD because He's not
And
a
he's
one.
one. Thank you, Jay White.
It's because KD is the one, but KD's the one. I get
And
it.
also, and also,
You
I
know
don't
you
know.
don't
I'm
have
just
a
putting this
you don't have a one
out there.
when you don't know who's getting the ball at the end.
Oh, KD's getting the ball. That's not even debatable. KD's getting the ball.
Kyrie's gonna
Kyrie's
be in
out
the
there?
locker.
If Kyrie's out
in the
there?
locker room kicking shit.
Oh, see, no, but that's easy though. No, that's
See?
easy.
How?
No, that's
How?
easy.
How is it easy?
Okay, like we talked about early
You
in
just
the
said he's
show.
the best
Hold
scorer
up,
in the game.
like
When
we
you
talked
say the
about,
best scorer ever.
like we talked about early in the show. Basketball is a simple game. It's basically like this. Whoever has it going for that game gets the ball. If neither one has it going, KD. That's how it goes. Or or matchups. If you have a better matchup, because look, it's like this. LeBron's the one for the Cavs, but in 2016 he had Kyrie take the shot, and we all know LeBron is the one.
Basketball is not that black and gray though. Like the thing is,
Facts.
like you just said, if KD got it going, KD gonna get the ball. Kyrie Irving got it going, Kyrie gonna get the ball. But if in a situation like the game 7 they had, where literally LeBron James just sprinted the full length of the court to block a 13-foot layup,
But
the man is gassed. He can't take the shot on the next shot.
no, he's not.
If KD, what happened to KD in the OT game against the Bucks? He was gassed.
Because he had
gassed.
no. That's LeBron wasn't gassed. They came out of
He had a
timeout.
27-point triple double.
No, he wasn't. Look, he wasn't gassed for 2 reasons. One, they were at a timeout, and in the timeout, he told Ty Lue, give it to Kyrie. And then the second,
because he gassed.
no, because the second reason, after Kyrie hit the 3, LeBron came down and almost punched it on Draymond. You can't be that gassed if you still trying to catch bodies at the end of the game.
As a
That
general
was like
when he stopped, he was tired.
that was like a way long time after.
That wasn't too long after though.
That was after the shot.
That was after the shot, and then he missed.
Getting the ball, calling another timeout. Like,
bro, LeBron wasn't that gassed, man. LeBron was not that gassed.
Either way, I think it's up for debate.
For what?
Who's getting the ball at the end of the game between those 3?
No. James is not touching it at all. James is out. As a matter of fact, in the Spurs game, KD threw it to Cam Thomas before he threw it to James. James is not touching the ball. Now, if you...
KD didn't shoot it. Why KD didn't shoot it?
They doubled him because they knew he was going to shoot. KD went... Look, James Harden wasn't even in the picture. That man was out of bounds. Look, made the right play. See, look, this is another thing I like though about the LeBron Jordan debate. If LeBron makes the right basketball play, they're all on his head. How come
but that's the thing though. That's the thing though. Like when you like that dude, you're supposed to take that shot. Forget the basketball play. Like that's what you're supposed to do. That's the Mamba mentality. He ain't got the Mamba mentality,
bro?
So that's
the
cool.
Mamba, okay. And I love Kobe, but come on, man. The Mamba mentality. See, the Mamba mentality.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Who's more clutch, KD or LeBron?
LeBron. I'll go LeBron.
This hurts him to answer.
It does. It really does. But I say LeBron. I say, look, I got to be honest. It's LeBron. And it makes me sick, but I got to keep. Oh, it hurts, man. Oh, man.
I see this. I see your face before you answer. You're like, LeBron.
I don't want to. It's LeBron, but I don't want.
It's hard to look into all.
I don't know. Actually, I take that back. I don't know.
It's hard.
I don't know.
It's hard.
Look. Here. Let me explain. Let me explain though. I'll take it back. LeBron will hit more clutch. Like, look. No, yeah, I'm backpedaling. I'm backpedaling right now.
You can pick one player in a game 7. LeBron James is probably your best bet, sir.
No, look, I agree. As far as, because see, the thing with LeBron, when he's at the line during clutch situations, he can't make them.
He giving you one of two. He giving you one of two.
So if he did, I don't know, man. LeBron is
He gave
iffy.
you one of two to win the 2016 finals.
Look, see, man, I don't know. LeBron is iffy. LeBron make me nervous, man. As far as free throw, now if it's like if it's in the game,
KD make me nervous with that size 16 shoe.
Bro, I don't want to.
Actually,
If he can fit into a size 15, maybe we be talking about them as champions right now.
Bro, if he had Kyrie, all he needed was Kyrie. He didn't need James. To be honest, James might have made him worse because he didn't do nothing. If he had at least Kyrie, they're winning it all.
It's not like Kyrie your favorite player, and Kyrie gonna save you. He
don't have to save, but my God. Okay,
that's the problem with you and KD. You need Kyrie to save KD.
Kyrie doesn't need to save him, man. He didn't have any help. It's like this. If LeBron didn't have AD,
Georgia just scored again.
Oh,
yeah, but I'm in trouble. They done. Game over with. It might be done for.
Let me see.
Might be done for. 3 minutes and 33 seconds left. Yeah, it might be done for.
And it's what's the score?
About to be 27-18 or 26-18.
Yeah,
26-18. Then Bama would have to score and get a 2-point conversion just to tie.
Dog, man, yeah. Man, look, the refs finna find a way to get Bama to win. If anything, we got.
Try.
Bro, I haven't watched no college football. But I need to see if I do it right. I'll try to react to this, get some views off of it, some subs.
Well, y'all boys,
that's some nice catches.
I think that's the end. I think that's the end of our list. I don't know if the listeners want to keep listening to us talk about football.
Nah, yeah, hey, people on my what's it called? Y'all got to get on my actual my channel, and I live stream it. They be talking about football. Sometimes they be fighting each other in the comments.
Yeah, I'm gonna go put my Cowboys jersey on for that day.
I told them if they make the Super Bowl, I'll wear the Cowboy stuff. They're like, "Oh, do it."
Your dad's a Cowboys fan. How do you how are you not?
My whole family Cowboys fans. I hate the Cow. There's only one team I hate, and that's the Cowboys. Like, even with the Spurs, I just didn't like the Spurs. I dislike the Spurs fans. Like, they made me not. I hate the Cowboys.
I'm getting off of here. I can't listen to this blasphemy no more.
What are you gonna do? Hey, what are you gonna do if they lose the first game?
I'm dead.
That's fine. That's fine.
Hey, are we still recording?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I
ain't gonna say it.
Okay, we can end it here,
I'm
man.
I'm a fan though, bro. I'm a Cowboys fan though.
I don't want to say what I gotta say.
My team loses.
I don't want to say what I gotta say on record.
But Devin, you don't even have a team for basketball. You have a player, and that's bad.
I have a player for basketball and football. I have a player.
No, but you don't. Who's your player for football? Tom Brady?
No, I don't like. I can't say.
AB. You like AB. You like AB.
Bruh. Nah, hey, I like Pat Mahomes, man. Nah, AB too much for me. AB too crazy. That man too out of there. Hey, before we end this,
he's crazy, but some of the stuff he says, it correlates, bro.
Okay, wait. No, it doesn't. But okay, real quick, even though this is football, I'm gonna clip this out for the football fans, man. What do y'all think about what happened to Antonio Brown? Jared, what's your take on it?
Need some help.
Man.
Need some help. Nobody in their right mind is doing that. Now, of course, they're doing a whole in the investigation part on the whole, did Bruce Arians know if he was truly hurt or whatever that situation is. But this man's out here throwing Tom Brady under the bus,
That's
talking about
craziness.
he literally showed Tom Brady's trainer text back and forth between each other. And he's basically saying, like, you need to give me my money back and stuff like that. And the guy's like, oh, yeah, for sure, man. Like, where do you want your money to? And da-da-da. And then blast him on social media like, this is who you want me to work with? This is who you want me to work with? A guy who gives me my money back? This is who you want me to work with? Like, bro.
That's crazy.
I think
Tom Brady was the only person who gave you your last 2 shots.
Right.
Last 2 shots. And then in the press conference was still being sympathetic towards you.
Yeah.
Saying that we all need to, like, you know, gather around him and help him out and show him compassion and all this other stuff. Like it's one thing, like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Or fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Tom Brady got fooled twice. He ain't gonna let it happen a third time. And
that's the thing.
And like Antonio Brown's days in the NFL are numbered. Like, not like if not over with.
Man, Tom Brady a better man than me.
That's the thing. That's the thing, though. That's the thing. Yes, Tom Brady gave him 2 chances. Yes, he did. But AB showed his ass for Tom Brady that championship that they won, and this year. Now, I'm not saying AB's right at all because he is wrong, but the thing I think he messed up to where people actually know he's crazy because at first he had a valid point. But once he started trying to throw Tom Brady in it and getting paid and all this extra stuff, then now I see you're mad because you weren't getting your money. You were mad that you were doing so much for the Bucks and not getting paid for it. It wasn't the injury. Because the injury got thrown out the window. After you show those texts, you start coming at the other players about the money. Or you how Grunt his boy, how I'm his boy, how Grunt getting this much and how I'm getting this much.
Yep.
So he made it all about money.
Yeah.
That's when I knew that nigga need help.
See, this
he went from my injury to my money.
But see,
like,
this
pick one.
Yeah, exactly. Because this is what doesn't make sense to me. Like, he was talking about. He said, okay, he told Bruce Arians he was hurt, so he couldn't go back in. So if he can't go back in, there's no way he can, like, get the catches and the incentives to get his money. So, like, money wouldn't even have been brought up. But when he brought that up on the, what's it called, the little podcast he did, it was clearly about money.
Yeah. But which is right, though. Like, I agree where he's coming from with the money situation. Like, I'm busting my tail for y'all, bro. Y'all giving me the, like, the little deal. I've already wanted to help y'all win the championship. My deal should have went up then. Like, I should have got more money, offered to me from them because it's not like he wasn't doing nothing for that team.
But he just proved why he isn't worth the money.
You can't do that.
Nobody's gonna pay you that kind of money and you act that kind of way,
bro. If they,
I don't even know. Like,
who's to say he gets paid like that? He don't act like that though. Who's to say that?
He's done it before. No, like look, okay, like look, the Raiders guaranteed him.
If you got CTE and you're not getting paid the right way, of course you're gonna act out.
But no,
crazy. Give him what he needs, bro. And then he's also mad though. No, he's also mad because Tom Brady showed compassion, and Tom Brady was nice and sweet in his message. But Tom Brady also like, he crazy. We know he crazy. Like that's how AB seen it. Like, are you gonna go in there and make me like look even crazier because it's Tom Brady saying it?
Bro, no, cause look, this was okay. This
Georgia. Georgia just won.
Oh my.
6.
Yeah, I'm watching it happen right now.
That's right, man. But look, man, with AB, the reason you can't pay him that much money, if they would have paid him that much money, this would have been like light compared to the stuff he would have done. Cause like the Raiders offered him $30 million. All you had to do was show up the first day of the season. And he was guaranteed $30 million, and he was acting crazy before the season started.
He chased that ring, bro. That's what happened. He chased the ring. He got the ring. Like, reward me now. Yeah, reward me, bro. You helped me out, I helped y'all out, now reward me. That's how it should be. That's just how it should be.
Bro.
Like, you brought me here to help you with a ring. Like, forget what I've done. It's bad, I've done it. You help me, like, you brought me here to help you win a ring. I help you do that. I'm still not getting paid for it. And then I got money coming up and I'm hurting. You're still trying to make me play to miss out on more money? Come on now, bro. Anybody gonna act crazy. And if you don't act crazy about it, then something wrong with you. Something wrong
Something wrong
with you.
with you.
Something wrong with you, bro.
All right, man. All right, so and then one more thing I gotta ask, or I want y'all's opinion. Moot, Dallas 49ers, who pulls it out?
Dallas. You know why? You know what I'm gonna tell you why we're gonna pull it out?
How? Why y'all gonna pull it out?
Defense.
Y'all defense?
Our defense. Our defense. Yes, sir.
Y'all not gonna
Yes,
stop
sir.
Debo. Y'all is
I'm
not
leaving
stopping
this.
Debo, man.
Come on, bro. You just don't like the Cowboys. You
Y'all
don't even have
not.
like we not stopping Debo. Okay.
Y'all, I promise y'all aren't.
We're gonna see.
Jay
We're gonna
White.
talk on Sunday.
Yeah, Jay White. 49ers, Cowboys. Who wins? You know what? You know what we need to do? We need to get Look, I'm finna do some things. We gotta get to where we do like the picks, where you have to pick to win, where you be betting and stuff. Have a little sponsor deal right there.
Put your money on the Cowboys.
I be doing this little betting app and stuff.
Yeah, bro.
I do FanDuel.
I do Betcha and DraftKings.
Bro,
I'm on FanDuel.
I'm finna try to get one of them.
Let Jared pick. I want to hear this.
I'm gonna go Cowboys 24-21.
Oh, by 3.
I think it's going to come down to that close. I really do think it is a 50-50 flip coin just because San Francisco has been riding their defense hot also all year round. And, like, no one's been talking about them because, Jimmy G's been up and down. George Kittle's been hurt. Samuel's been in and out of the lineup. But now that they got everyone rolling back at the right time and Jimmy G just came off of bringing them back off that overtime game, they're dangerous.
I think
Dangerous, man. And the thing is, the Cowboys probably also aren't ready for a Trey Lance package if Jimmy G was to get hurt.
Yeah.
I feel like the biggest thing is if Jimmy G stays in, I feel like the Cowboys could probably actually have a better chance of winning rather than if Trey Lance was to go in. I feel like if Trey Lance was to go in, if Trey Lance was to go in, Cowboys teams just don't do as well against mobile quarterbacks.
Yeah, but man, y'all ain't. I think. I hope y'all show up, man, because y'all might be in trouble.
You just don't like them. So every you don't like a team, you're just gonna be against them anyway. So that's not even a question.
No, to be honest,
who's your team?
No, to be honest,
pick a team and we can talk football. Pick a team we can talk football. Pick a team. Pick a team and we can talk football.
To be honest though, this might be y'all's best road to get to the Super Bowl. Like I'm being dead.
Sure.
But I'm saying y'all the way the 49ers just came back on the Rams, I would be nervous of that. Cause y'all played
Play who?
Y'all played the Eagles second string.
That's fine, and we did what we're supposed to do to the Eagles second string.
But I'm saying like I'm pretty sure they have a bigger confidence boost playing the Rams, who were the number 2 or 3 seed before the game was over.
Hey, listen. Sunday we gonna talk.
You said Monday?
Sunday. When the game happens. I ain't waiting till Monday. We talking Sunday.
You have to wait till I get home. I'm gonna be late at home tonight. I'm going to the Chiefs game on Sunday.
Oh yeah, true. Well, Monday. I got something for Devin. I'm gonna FaceTime on Sunday though.
We can wait. We can go Sunday. It could be late. It don't matter to me. I don't care. I don't care if I gotta work that out. I'll post the shift. I'll do something. Sunday we gonna talk about it.
All right.
All right, yeah.
Final predictions. We'll start this week. All right, we'll start this week, and we'll do it for the rest of the playoffs or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So, the game of the week: 49ers versus Cowboys. I got Cowboys winning 24-21. That's how we'll do it if we're if 2 people are right. Whoever was closer to their point differential. So I say that's gonna be 3 points off. If I'm 5 points off, stuff like that. So. I got Cowboys 24-21.
Got Cowboys.
Who you got, Mook?
Cowboys 27-17.
Okay, 10-point win.
We gonna go 49ers. But I don't know.
upset. Okay.
Yeah,
There
but
it is. There it is.
let's see. I'm trying to think how what would the score be? Cause y'all ain't gonna get smacked. I don't think y'all getting
Oh,
smacked.
you a snake. You a snake. Get out there.
Okay, look, I'll go. I'll go 24-17.
Okay.
Snake.
Okay.
That gonna choke
Right.
at the end. He gonna throw a pick.
A snake.
Ooh.
What? Yeah, it's gonna be like he gonna try to. It's gonna be like a 2-minute drill. He gonna turn it over and then boom. Cowboys fans sitting at home just like it. Cowboys gonna be sitting at home just like they fans.
Just like the Nets fans finna be, huh?
We not talking about the NBA. Talking about the NFL right now. We'll get there when we get there, man. But yeah, y'all finna lose. I'm gonna say this now. If y'all win this game, y'all are making it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna make it to the Super Bowl regardless, though. That's
No,
the thing,
no,
like,
no. If y'all win this game, y'all make it to the Super Bowl. If y'all don't win this game, then well, of course, y'all ain't gonna make it nowhere.
Next year, right? Next year.
I don't
Outta
even
here,
know about
man.
next year, man.
Man,
It's always next. How come with how come with y'all Cowboys fans it's always we got next year? Like why you always say that?
Why you always switching teams with Kevin Durant?
That man always we got next year.
Hey, Devin, are we done recording yet?
Oh yeah. Well, let me end it right here. We can just. All right, episode 4. That's it for the video, man. That's it for the podcast, man. Everybody watch. Yep. Everybody watching this on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button.
Man, show us some love. Share it to your family, your friends, your cousins, all that.
Yeah.
Exes, all that.
Facts, man.